You gonna be open later today?
You can come in if you want.
I appreciate that. And got some Yu-Gi-Oh. That's not bad.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Are we asking on the Yu-Gi-Oh bag?
We'll do it all for 70.
Okay, do a light look. Is the red guy complete?
Let's see, whichever one has a missile, it's missing the missile. Otherwise, they're complete.
Okay.
That's
Not too bad.
Pardon me?
Any more more fun pre-production stuff up here?
No, not in my possession.
Yeah, not sure if you got a hold of that lady again.
I tried, and she kind of put me off. It's a sister that wants to hold on to everything.
That's usually how it is. Like, once you start getting the stuff in and buying more and more, and they get less and less, then they pause and be like, wait a minute, something's wrong. I sold too much. I gotta pull back. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, wow. I haven't seen an old-ass 1950s play things.
Yeah, that's humongous.
That's huge. That is, like, beyond my scope. I already got, at this point, I'm trying to get rid of more stuff and acquire it, but that is huge. Toys, 1948. I can't even start thinking about the toys that were made in 1948. Like cool kits, though. I remember that now. It's not cool stuff. Underoos. Miniature figures, what are you asking on those?
Oh, I don't know, different prices, I guess. Just like that one, $5. I don't know anything about them.
Okay, just pointing out.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that one goes to. Yeah, it's not the rub sign on that one. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this guy in a while. I can't recognize those guys. That's Green Lantern. That's Firefly from Batman. That's DC Universe, 3¼ inch. I don't know those guys. Hobgoblin Bubblegum. What does that run?
Oh, $5.
That's the more amazing, fun stuff that you'll just never really find that often. How much is the coffee cups?
$25.
Damn it! Damn it! This creepy ass ET face.
It's Ben Cooper.
Like, it's not like my childhood to an extent, but it's like, it creeps the hell out of me. Like, I don't see this thing as a cute animal. It is horrifying. And yet the whole world fell in love with it. Ugh. What is the,
100. It signed down the top.
Yeah. So if I did this, and we got the, for no apparent reason why I should be buying more raw garbage, Army Ants. If you work with me, like I said, on those pieces.
How about 70? 65.
That's fine. I appreciate that. And here we go again after that purchase. Bang.
You just a crackhead. You guys don't have enough.
How much is the D&D?
Get in the room and buy that stuff by yourself.
How much is the Dungeons & Dragons? Oh, sorry.
Those are 50 each.
Jesus.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, he sells those.
How much are the big boys?
Okay.
I've been doing it the same year for.
Those are 40 each. They're rare.
I know. I've never seen them before. That's beyond my scope, and I like them. I got some wonderful pieces here.
That was a big waste of my time.
I didn't put anything.
These are actually not terrible prices. Clear bubble. Clear bubble.
It took me a long time to set up a
No, actually,
325? Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, got our plushies. Got Monchichi display. This is awesome. This is one of the better rooms to definitely visit for Kane County. Absolutely. Well, that was good. People are talking and balking. There are 3 floors of evil. It's all musical chairs. Like, which room did you enter, at what time, and what time things are for sale. That's all it is. You are in the right place at the right time, but in the wrong room.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry. How the mighty have fallen.
You know?
It's just like when Star Wars collecting first started, like it started earlier than that, like the mid-90s, the prices were jumping and everything. The AM Rook headset and that were like considered grails. And then people got more detailed oriented to the figures, and the market on those kind of went a bit lower and lower over time. Captain Power. I see you have your Monster Highs. Very nice. I see one Monster High doll has a little extra.
What? Oh, the custom?
Didn't pick up anything in that room, but there was some interesting items. The market on Monster High stuff is just changing so much. The reissues did affect the market, and it went up, it went down. There are differences, but are they enough to be different that the original didn't drop in price? The prototypes, well, that's a discussion at our time on those because, but let's see what the first floor has.
I got juice and coffee in bed.
I'll be dead. You can have the reward for Indio. Nothing to reward for the rest of the band. No. Oh, wrong.
Don't think the Godfather. It's like if I find out they're on it, going that watch.
Those were cool.
4, Wild, 3, Nino 2. Nino's 1.
Sorry.
Frisco's with 2.
I'm not sure what movie this is. You never seen it?
That's really sweet.
It was trilogy, the good, the bad, the ugly, for a few dollars. Put them on your bucket list.
X-Men cartons. Zelda. That's cool.
It's funny, he's in all
Like, this is stuff I love, but I can't give a proper home. Rogue Gambit. 125. That's where we're at now. Remember this stuff used to be like $50 and nobody cared? That's gotta be insanely rare. Original store display.
I'd say it was like a kid's like a lemonade stand for Funny Face. Something like that.
No, I haven't seen a t-shirt before. That's cool. Did you get a bunch of those?
That's my buddies, not my friends. The stuff that's priced is my buddies. So,
Oh, okay. So you don't know if he had like a stack of those?
No, I'm pretty sure he did. No.
Yeah, I'll stop back.
Here.
Like, is Leo's a local bar for you guys?
Yeah, it's from Buffalo. Yeah, it's a Buffalo suburb.
So, like, does the bar still exist?
He was telling me the story. I wasn't paying attention. You never know.
So he won it himself?
No.
Okay.
No, he's been doing this stuff. He started buying this stuff in the 80s.
What? When was that? That was like 100 years ago. Ancient times. The pyramids were built.
All right.
What are you getting on Daggett?
I've got 50 on that.
It's not bad. I still love the concept of Daggett. You remember the Daggett, right?
I'm not into that.
I'll give you the quick spiel. Opening of the series, or was the movie, the kid has a real dog. The dog dies in a battle. So pretty much what they did is they made a robot dog for the kid.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm just still creeped out with the fact you're in a battle in space and you're fleeing, yet they find like faux fur. So I think they skinned the dog and put the fake flesh in on the other robot body. So after like a week it was probably smelling.
Oh, jeez.
They didn't think too hard back in the 70s on these things. Just enjoy for a little while, kid. We're not going to last a week anyways in this war. Push Me, Pull Me was pretty cool. Let me know what he says on that, and I'll get back to you on that. Here's who got the Ripper. The Road Ripper. That sounds like a person they find killing people in the streets in the 70s. The Road Ripper. Serial killer.
Right. I get you. I'm thinking of something like Ripper, speaking of that, Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it doesn't sound right when you start really thinking about it.
One of England's most notorious serial killers at the time was Jack the Ripper.
I think he was just misunderstood.
There's one guy, I don't believe he's never been caught, he was an American serial killer, the Zodiac killer. What?
Is it complete? Full package?
That's cool. It's a much tougher piece. The fine still package. What about a toy show? Vintage Furby, 1970. So I got in early at 7:40 to someone's room. It's all wonderfully set up since yesterday. And there's a lot of fun items in here. There's a lot of horrifying bootleg Power Ranger mini swords. Is that for $350? That's a damn bargain. Lots of wonderful stuff. The room sales always kick ass, and I'm late, but I just couldn't make it since coming back to Japan. But yeah, this whoops most countries' toy shows, let alone the room sales whoop most countries' entire toy shows.
Mother Peggy O'Keefe and another witness, a paramedic, also describing how distressed Karen Reed was that morning, so shaken she was ordered hospitalized for some. Karen Reed facing second-degree murder charges, accused of hitting O'Keefe, a Boston police officer, with her SUV and leaving him for dead in another officer's yard during a blizzard in 2022.
Yeah, I'd never seen those before. That's probably why.
At the hospital that morning.
I hear Karen Reed yell, Peg, is he dead? Is he dead? Peg, is he dead?
Prices aren't too bad. It has the grenades not in the bag. Always doesn't have the grenades in the bag, which is the rare, tougher variant.
I asked her what happened, and she said,
There's the hooker April, literally.
Yes, I just left him there.
Reed insists she's innocent, instead blaming law enforcement for a cover-up to hide Robert speaking.
So there's Transformers in those tubs?
Yes.
We will.
Bagged and ready to go. They're priced to sell.
So what you're saying is everything's half off?
Well,
I'm just having fun.
they are priced to sell. Because the guy who's priced them for me, I sold his collection. This is his buddy's stuff. And I sold out of his stuff, so they do pretty good at these prices.
Okay, it's
There's a little
new.
tag in each bag that tells you.
Okay. That takes.
Wow, I could do a little. I know you like packages.
I do, but it's just harder to get deals. Do you agree with that? Most people look the stuff up online now.
I'm a flipper, so
You're a dolphin from the 60s?
it's fun for me to find this stuff.
Agreed, but like,
I get it out.
okay. So I picked up Repungus for a fair price. He's a little bit up there, but I need him for myself. Got a wind charger. These are 5, 10 for Cosmos, 5 for Braun. I need Quake. I got the Japanese Quake just recently in Japan, but I don't have a regular version for myself. He's like 15. We got Scourge for 10. We got Shuffler and Skullgrin, $5 each. We got $5 for him, $10 for a Blur, and a $5 and a $10 for Cyclonus. This is not bad, but I think he's going to give me it all for free.
We're gonna work a deal.
I thought you said you're gonna give it to you for free.
Well, I didn't quite say that. You misinterpreted it.
I probably did. I'm just hoping. It's called dreams and hopes and dreams. You're crushing right now.
You didn't win the lottery, but you did. You're gonna get a good deal.
Okay, hook me up, dude. I appreciate it.
155. I'll take 135. Good deal.
Would you do 135?
135 is a good.
That's what I said.
That's a take-home price.
That's fine. It's not terrible. We all want better, but we have to be more realistic in today's world of like, you're not going to go 100.
I price them low anyway. I try to.
So it is roughly early 8 o'clock, and I really thought people are going to be open. I've find the hotel rooms to just be nuts. Like Wednesday for quite some time was the time to be, and then they formally made it like a Thursday, Friday, so then nobody showed up on Wednesday to set up. And then I've been here at times on Friday or Thursday at 7 a.m. The place is just bumping and grinding.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, let me know if you need any advice.
I will, because I will.
I'm gonna tell Cookie Lady that you told me to call her Granny.
That's okay.
You
You
prefer
can
that?
put it on me, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll cut off my cookies and my biscuits and everything else. Nightfall. See you, Dan.
Ooh, action boy.
It's a good one.
And we are still moving. Up, we got one more room. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. I mean, I know people are getting excited about 90s toys, but I never predicted that. Wow. Planet of the Apes. Defenders.
How's it going today?
Found a couple fun things, but nothing like, you know, to call home about. Be like, that's it. We're all going to be fine. The family will be saved. We can keep the farm and live forever in peace. No, that's not happening anymore. Oh my God, what happened to him? He signed too. That's just so sad. All that yellowing and just and touching the bubble will just probably cause it to break.
I feel like Goodwill. Everybody.
Oof.
Watch it.
I love you too. Oh, the TV transforming robot guy?
What's that?
Oh, I thought that was one that folds into like a TV.
Did he work or no?
No.
Okay, that's okay. Your price.
$1 each. Sorry, little man. Oh, that's neat. 7-Eleven presents American Gladiators.
You need that in your life, bro.
I need Zap in my life. She still loves me. I know it. $5 each. There might be something in here. We have a dead headmaster. Like, how did he say no to $5 on that? That's so cool, man. I just have so much stuff already.
Oh, Mike, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I ran into his room and
Sorry.
Seriously, you gotta get that in my. You gotta get it in my hands.
Hey, here's your new Playmobil guy, Amy. This is your Playmobil guy.
2 boxes but not being opened. Guess what?
oh, okay.
This is old inventory from a friend of ours. He's actually have a that's old inventory. So there's those 2 sets, and then you got the boxes with the rock and stuff like that, and then at the bottom there's 2 extra boxes. One of them is at Coliseum.
Coliseum. I might not have seen it.
How do you do?
$150 for the whole box. Just get rid of it all, man. Can't blame them. Get all that G.I. Joe.
There's a lot. He can do maybe 20 different pieces.
Yeah.
But
Original, so you know how that goes.
I don't know much about them. I know red lines can be valuable.
Lots of Migos.
Sorry.
Ari, what room are you in?
I don't even know yet. I'll message
Do
you
you
when I
always
find
get the
out.
same room every year?
I think so. It's the handicap room on the first floor or something like
Oh,
that.
how much are the paintings on the wall? These two?
She told me you gotta,
Priceless.
Really? Jeez, I'm trying to hook you up here.
get the dibs on the room. So the guy, if I don't
Broken
lie,
bubble,
guy
man.
gets the call to the 107 room. They're like,
Yeah,
Which was a no offer, right?
sure. I thought I'd
Oh my God, he's screaming.
you know, kind of late or whatever to get in.
Except for that big giant crack there, but still, it's really, you don't find these things even at toy shows anymore being sold.
What's your price on it, dear?
For you, Mike, $600. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, but I know the car's not perfect.
75, 55, 85.
How you doing? How you doing?
Sometimes I eat snow.
Yeah, so that's a good price. And he's a good price. Looks like you guys hate turtles.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
There's like a whole box. Like,
Why is this one special?
this is just custom painted.
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure I'm not going like delusional.
No, this
You
is no
could-
prototype or nothing
yeah,
like
you
that.
could-
man. Just,
What you should do is probably put on a chair in the center of the room, and somebody's gonna trip on it, and they have to buy it from you. That's logic right there, guys. Exactly. It's not my fault you tripped on it, you idiot. Just probably gonna grab these two at 25.
cool.
Thank you.
Thank you for your business. I appreciate it.
Wow. So just confirming what just got said. He said he appreciates it, but he said he appreciates you. So I really thank you for that. You, I don't know what the hell's going on. I need help, I know. How old is that Pokemon set? It's pretty recent, right?
It's pretty recent.
Yeah.
It goes for about like $25, $30 online.
I like EV stuff. I'm not trying to
It's like an EV thing.
not trying to like get into like Pokemon new stuff or it's like the vintage, but it's like
It's years old though. It's probably 5 years old.
2000. I bought me some Pokemon. So that means I'm an adult. It was a fair price.
That's good.
Dude. That's tough. Should have asked.
Back again.
I need more drugs. I didn't ask on the price on that, so I should have. These are all original, but they're opened, right?
And there's a couple pieces that like we did notice that were missing.
Why would you do that to me?
I know. I gotta look at it now for
My
myself.
family weeps. So the cans are missing. That one has the can there. See what they can do for two of them. This one's sealed? No.
$90.
So this one's 25. This one's 15. 15.
I didn't really know what that one was.
Why didn't you know what that one was?
I thought it was one thing, but then it turned out to be another.
That is not how the world works, sir. It always is the same thing.
I just
So 35, 35.
Yeah.
Do you want to do like just 40.
Sure.
We're at 40 total, and then those are tossed. I believe it.
Okay.
So we're at 40. We're at 50. We're at 95.
I'll do 90.
Yeah, I'm not going to push you. You've been very fair. So you said 90, about $4.
Sure.
Oh my God! I didn't think that was going to work. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, and then let the other guy know if I see him in the hallway to come back and be like, "I bought it." No, I didn't. Bought it all, man. I'm gonna make about $2 on it all. Faster and faster. Is it just a couple toys and yourself?
It's only the 3.
So you're just presenting yourself technically. I come in the room, I get suckered with this, and then you're like on the bed saying, "Hey, man, I get it. I would do it myself." I have no idea. How old is that piece? 70s?
70s. Hammersville.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, not. I know, but I don't know. I see Christopher Lee in it. Yeah. Is there a comp on that? Did you find a price comparison?
600.
I have no idea. This is like
Original shipper.
Yep,
There's
that's
the cardboard pole that went up the back. And
that's beautiful.
yeah.
This is the stuff that like you don't collect it, but you immediately appreciate it right off the bat, and you're like, I'm not gonna find that again.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Z-bots, those goddamn Z-bots. I haven't seen that one before. The remote control one? Damn.
Yeah, it's I bought this from a former employee, and those like the early U.S.
So that was a test sample?
Something like that. Yeah, they opened it up.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to a former employee and bought his whole collection of Z-bots. So I'm up that street now, but I'm also not a massive expert to like, oh, that's this guy's name and repainted from Series 4. Yeah, I'm not that good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that definitely is a sign-off sample. But there's times people tell you, like, it's really rare. And then you flip it over and you see that. And you're like, yeah, he's telling the truth.
I'm saying.
All right, tell you anything you want.
Oh, no, I just said I'm close to broke. I didn't go that far.
So all the Legos are 200, but they're not been checked to be if complete. So I'm taking a bit of a gamble, but I think it'll pan out if I get to keep a couple pieces.
Something good in there that I can do? No.
I wish this one wasn't squashed, but yeah, 200 should be pretty fair. So it's a good deal. They're gonna hold my stuff for me so the walk around, keep whacking people with my stuff, getting it more damaged, and that is good business. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Pretty cool. Lost in Space. I like the artwork. I never watched the show, but the artwork you can appreciate. Recording.
Oh, okay.
This one, could you do 125?
Pardon, no. I got price pretty low on it already. Because I've collected it, I put a lot of sweat and time into it, buying this stuff out and having a ball with it. So.
Absolutely. I'm not going to argue with you.
Huh?
We're good to go.
I just enjoy doing stuff. I've started when I was doing 16, and I'm 72 now. I've been doing shows almost every month my entire life. Do math.
Yeah, it's
but it's something that it's ingrained in my girlfriend. She said, "You've got cancer. You can't do this. You're just gonna wear yourself." I said, "You know what? I can sit on a sofa and whine and cry about it, or give this to somebody to let them do nothing with it. I'm gonna sell it, have fun with it, and yeah, it's work, but I don't care." I've got the shipping box, one shelf talker with it, the shelf display, the metal hanger, the instructions you never see with it, the paper wrap, everything.
glorious stuff.
And I forgot I had it.
Well, that's yeah. For a while,
I have so much stuff, and I've owned this for 35 years. And I just put it inside one of my storage areas, and I was going through it. So when I had a bunch of these posters, I just sold a bunch already. They were here, and they were sitting in front of me. Damn, I forgot I had that thing.
Damn right. And you did the right thing. You held on to it as the market keeps booging on up.
I don't have. I always, when I would buy a collection, I would buy, sell the junk, keep the best. Sell the junk, keep the best.
That's one of my rules. Yes.
Then I just put the stuff away. I mean, I can see anything that's odd. Like those underoos. I mean, I've got belts, clothes, shoes, socks, you name it, oddball stuff. And
Yep.
I didn't buy one, just like the display stand there. I had 6 of them, sealed,
I
mint in the box, sealed, cracked. We just had a bunch of it. I've only got a couple left. I've taken the one thing I'm keeping for myself. I got the first 12 figures, the best I could find. I had one of those was pristine, and I went ahead and made I got the plexiglass display case for it, and just set them up.
Absolutely.
So.
The phrase I use is rule number just for I can't even speak now. The rule is keep the best, sell the rest.
Yeah. So
it always goes up.
I used to buy truckloads of the stuff and have fun with it.
A lot of things. Cool. Thank you. Indoor.
Hold on a second. How much for the die cast header? Okay. Nice. He's asking $700 for it.
Okay.
What do you order? Diesel.
How was that done? When was that done? Table.
Me, I'm like, I'll eat till I'm full.
Oh no, and that's it. I thought that's not like a little bit. There you go. I'm having a full kick.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little better.
I feel like I'll do my phone. Thank you. But I appreciate that. I'm just gonna just walk around because you can't lie in that bed all day.
He sounds like he's doing better, but he still sounds British. So I think he's still.
What's wrong with being British? You
still,
don't like the British, do
You're
you?
still drunk. No, I'm just having fun with you.
Oh no, you are. Oh no, you are.
Oh, look at the play tent. Like, I love stupid stuff like that. That's like, it calls to me like a moron. Saba.
The bad thing is, I don't think I ever had one as a kid. I definitely didn't have a Care Bear one, but I don't think I had any of them as a kid. And I never realized as a kid that they were to put on your bed. I just automatically, I assumed they were like a backyard tent.
That's
You
my
know?
problem. We talked about it.
What are you asking on the Raphael pterodactyl?
4.
Okay. And what are you asking on the prototypes?
Those are Zach. I think he's got 1,000 on the one, and then the 400 on the other one.
Okay.
Prototypes, right?
1,005.
Oh, 1,005.
Anything else prototype wise?
Just the cast for the Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah. One of the weapons was not correct.
It wasn't?
Because the two stabs that are very similar, the bigger one goes to
Very fair prices.
We had 3 of the cartridges. I didn't have this one last time because that thing's always snapped at the half where it ends. So I thought, this is now you got that one. So you got. Now you got the complete now you got the correct weapons. Right.
Very fair.
I'm here. And like I said, when I find it, you gotta tell me more things to find for you so that I can.
I just need, but that's what I was going to tell you next is that I bought a lot on eBay with like 50 weapons just to get 2 boulders. And I got them. I paid like $250.
You got it though.
But I got 2 boulders with 50 extra weapons. So then I made some bags and started selling some weapons off, and I had the whole weapons master with his rack.
That's always been
But
cool.
he's got that too.
Yeah. No, that's great.
But I got 2 boulders, but I still need.
I still need one of those.
I am keeping, like I said, every chance I get, anyone that even knows what Arco is,
Yeah, you're gonna get one for me eventually.
What's this guy from?
That's Tiamat from Monsters of the Galaxy. That's probably the rarest figure at the entire Chicago Toy Show.
I have never seen one of those before. And what are you asking on it?
If you haven't seen it, then it's even
Oh,
rarer than I
first.
thought. Yeah, that's Lee's sign. I was like, Mark's seen it. He knows I have it.
Ooh, I like to have the helmet goes on him. Damn, I don't even collect that. Even though this is amazing, I think Nautilus there is just so vintage. Prices have dropped heavily on him. That's what I get for waiting for these older guys' toys. These are all really fair prices at this table. I will applaud this guy.
Thank you so much.
I mean, look at all this stuff. This is great prices.
I am, you know that. And like I said, I'm I mean, I have so many, different ones.
It's one of my favorite figures.
It's amazing. And like I thought it was,
When he takes an orange boulder thrower thing, a catapult that goes on top, and he's got
$10 each.
Like chains that strap it on, and they're always broken. And then he takes boulders too. But the difference between his boulders and Lava Man's boulders, his has like a plus sign that crossed in it so that it can fit on the catapult.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like
so if you find that indentation, then that's for the.
That's for that.
Bad at all.
It's good to know.
I need more boulders for him too, but I don't army build him, so I don't need him as much.
I bought a few muscle collections like recently, and I found this one. I'm like, man, this one's so cool. I can't remember what he looked like, but I was like, I gotta keep this one. So I gotta find a place for him. And then I went. I did the exact same thing like a couple of days prior, and I forgot about it. It was the same one.
Damn, I gotta start buying stuff versus playing 12 and looking at it.
Guy, but I didn't remember. I gotta keep this one. I have two of them.
Lot for 200 with the Optimus.
I could do 175 right now.
Okay, I think I'm gonna bite on that. Of course, I love it when you call out things when they're not in front of the item, and then somebody else hears the price and they go pick it up.
Yeah, I gotta stop Bighorn from getting it.
That story of my life a couple times. So everything's half off, right?
Not today.
Just watching the people walk in, they get all excited or flipping out. I love the cereal premiums from the 80s. This is like a whole set for $5. We got 3 jets. They're not complete, but they have a lot of intact missiles for $125 for all 3. We got a Starcom with a figure for $5. All the legs are there. That's a really good deal. A bunch of weapons for Turtles. We got the belts, General Trag, Wrestling Mike, Tougher Legos. And so this ended up being $175. He was missing the gun, no gun, complete. Both are complete, roughly technically complete. But it's great shape for the Optimus, so that's a great deal right there. This is the 3rd floor, and everyone knows the 4th floor has the best toys. She just posted around when new people come to the show. They're like, where's the 4th floor? Like, there is no 4th floor, son. I was on the phone and I'm looking at this outside bin. Check this out. This gentleman was really kind to me to let me know that this is the bin. Look at this. If I'm correct, that is a low gray staff from Animated. I could be wrong. So what do we do, people? When in doubt, buy them out. Yes. And you take the Webster outfit with you too. Okay. $10 for everything.
Captain Planet vehicles and stuff.
So we are so early, we helped them bring the stuff in. And then they got, so it's just him and me now. And we're going to go through all this. And they said, and this guy brought the powwow of vintage Lego. Holy crap. How much is the Blackotron Black Ship?
I don't remember. It should have a price. I think it's 90. I think so it says.
Okay, had that one as a kid.
Yeah.
That was like a wonderful birthday. I think it was Chuck E. Cheese or something, one of those. So it came out to $75 he wanted for the whole bag. We did have an 8-face shield and a Thunderwing gun, which would technically cover the bases, but everything else is kind of just junker in here. So I'm not super stoked about that. The Voltron bag ended up being $30. Those 2 key pieces. Lots of stuff's coming out. Lots of wonderful Lego stuff. Brave stuff.
More Lego.
More Legos? Oh my god, they love their Legos. Yeah, nobody wants the racetrack set compared to all the other items. Look at that set. Still really cool. $45 should be a really fair price for that. And of course, our lovely Care Bears. Hell yeah. That sealed. Damn. I remember some of those. Wow. Agreed.
Let's see. That'll be farther than your hand.
That's cool. That's tough. The Brave Star pajamas. Can you still fit in them?
Not me.
We will find out.